Oh, yeah. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're back with your boy, Muzzy McGee. We're back for another live stream session. Sippy sip with my cup. I got to tell you, I had one of those kind of Murphy's Law sort of days right now. I uploaded a video, my first short that I put up to the internet. I put on YouTube. I also put it on TikTok. It did not come out the way that I had hoped it was going to come out, and it is just not great. And I'm frustrated because I didn't work on it for a long period of time, but I probably spent about an hour on it, hour and 45 minutes. And I'm not very good with Logic, with iMovie, but it's not that complicated of a program. And apparently just like everything that wanted to go wrong did go wrong. So we're going to try to cheer me up today by doing really good on this live stream session, getting done things that we need to get done. So if you watch the video, you can comment on it. Let me know what you think. If you have any ideas of what I can do to make it better, obviously, by all means, do it. And I understand why people post every single day now, because if you post one thing that sucks, the good news is if you post multiple times a day, you can make something that sucks less or that's better. So I think I'm going to start posting regularly from now on, because that bothered me so much that I've really got to get other things done. So, or I got to start posting regularly. So for those of you not joining the channel, again, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel, and this is what I'm trying to do. The first four things, the whole channel is about four things, and the first two things are about the live stream. And the live stream is broken down into two individual parts. The first part of the live stream is the practice. It's where I practice, you practice, and we practice together so we can get better as individual musicians and artists, to try to get from the intermediate to the advanced to the expert, from the expert to the virtuoso level of guitar playing. We do that by breaking up the practice session into warm-ups, scales, chords, different finger picking patterns, adding like improvisational skills, not improvisational skills, like cover songs, as well as licks of the week, and then going into the improv. And then with the improv, what we do is basically it's going to be me doing improvisational music. It's going to be you telling me what you think about how I'm doing on my improvisational music. Am I doing a good job? Am I doing a bad job? Can I do better? What can I do better? And then you can comment on that, or live in the live stream, you can comment it in the chat section. And then when afterwards, if you're just watching the replay of the video, obviously you can comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about that. And again, at the end of the day, it's for me to get from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, from the expert to the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. The third thing is basically what the whole channel is about. The whole channel is about me using my skills as a musician and as a guitar player to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X. To create that music for myself, but also for other people as well. But 100% of the music I'll be creating will be for me to get better and better every single day, which I will be posting regularly about. And then the second part about that is about me creating the best music I can for other people. So 90% of the music I'll be creating to 95% of the music I'll be creating will be music I'll be creating for myself, my own projects. So I'll be singing and songwriting on those, or writing guitar parts for those, provided that there's a guitar part on there that I need to put on there. But the guitar will either be used as my main source of inspiration, which will be 99% of the time, or it will be one of the main instruments on that song. The second thing is, it is broken down into two parts. So the first 95% will be music that I'll be creating for myself, or 90 to 95% I'll be creating for myself, and the other 10 to 15 of the other 10% or 5% will be broken down into two equal parts. The first part will be music I'll be creating for other artists who are looking for that in the area that I live, because I have a lot of people who are looking for instrumentals they can get on that are new, that they don't need copyrights or any of those things going on with it. And then the second part is music I create for people who work on short films in the area in which I live, because there's a bunch of people who work here, and I work with associations that they're always looking for new music. So, and basically the fourth thing is, when people don't watch the channel in real time, the channel sort of serves for me as where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. So if any of that sounds fine, dandy, and fantastic to the rest of you, please go ahead and like and comment and subscribe to the videos. And if you want, like I said before, I've already uploaded a video of my first video today. Is it awesome? No, it's basically not great. I worked really hard on it, not really hard, but I spent an hour on it and did not turn out the way I wanted it to, but I promised I would upload something today, so that's what I did. So the second thing I ask people to do is, during this period of time of advertiser-driven revenue purgatory, which I'm currently sitting, I'm not with the Amazon affiliate program, nor am I with the YouTube partnership program, so I'm not receiving any money for this channel. So I ask people during this period of advertiser-driven revenue purgatory to donate to the channel. Add $1 or more to the channel by using my Ko-fi account. It's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee if you'd like to donate. The second thing is, if you would like to donate another way you can help out from a financial perspective is to use my referral links to sign up for any of the cryptocurrency referral links I have available, or the cryptocurrency platforms I have available in the description, if you'd like to, okay? It works like the Refer a Friend program. When you sign up and you spend $50 or more on any of those sites, they will offer you perks. because I'm the friend that's referring you, they will offer me the same perks. And because I'm using 15% to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back into the channel, that's how it helps out with the channel. And lastly, before we get started here, the last thing I'd like to say is the easiest way to help me out is to subscribe to me across all platforms. I've uploaded my first TikTok video today. It's the same videos I posted to YouTube. They're both not great, but it's my first video I posted today. Again, helping me by subscribing to me across all platforms will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. I'm currently on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, obviously, and Twitch. Now, I'm not active on Twitch at all. I was just active for the first time today on TikTok, and I will be active on the other websites as well over the next couple of weeks from now on, basically. So helping me grow those accounts will inevitably help me grow my YouTube account. Helping me grow my YouTube account will inevitably help me grow those accounts. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started here today. I'm very sorry for this late hour. I was supposed to be here a little bit earlier, but I got caught in the rain. As you can hear, it's going on outside. So we're going to try to get through the session as quick as we possibly can, but also do a really good job. For those of you who are able to watch the video, I understand that it's trash, but I worked hard on it. I'll say I spent an hour on it, and it should have come out better. Just my first video, it is what it is. They're going to get better over time. It's more frustrating to me than it is to you guys because it's a video I had an idea for, and I ran with it, and it just did not. It sucks when things just like you're working on stuff, and they just don't come out the way that you hope that they would. So let's get started here today, guys. We're going to work on this, and we're going to get it going. We're starting with the spider picking exercise at 70 beats per minute, the hard one. After we get some coffee, obviously. Let's go with this one. Let's go. We're going to start that from the beginning. Let's go. Anyway, guys, I'm going to move up this tempo here. That was not even top 10, not even close. It's frustrating, but we have days like that today. And this is what I have to tell people is that on days that are frustrating like today, like when you work out, these days are the days you have to fight harder because these are the days, as frustrating as this is, these are the days I know are the days that you make the most progress. It's when you fight through those moments of just annoying, unbearable, defeated moments. When you fight through those, I think those are the days that you really improve the best. But let's get it going, okay? We're right here with the John Petrucci Bite of the Mosquito style warm-up at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Gotta keep making sure we keep considering that slide. This is going to be one of those days where we're going to have to fight through it. I'm not doing well in these exercises so far, but we're going to have to keep pushing through, okay? We have days like today, guys. It's going to happen. Just keep fighting through it. We're going to do the alternate spider picking exercise from the 1st to the 16th fret at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Yep, I'm going to have to fight through it today, guys. Let's get right into the chromatic tapping. From the 1st to the 16th fret at 100 beats per minute. After we get some more of this guava. Y'all ready? Let's go. Now we finish at 100 beats per minute, guys. We're going to work on the sweep picking exercise, which I pray go much better than what has been going on right now, because that has been very frustrating. It's been a frustrating afternoon so far. Whew, from terrible uploads to just not getting these exercises right. Frustrating. Fight through the pain, people. Fight through the pain. Fight through the sadness. You know what I mean? Let's get right to it. This is the Brandon Dion exercise. Oh, again, if you have any questions, please wait to the end to ask, because I have to toggle back between several screens. It makes it very difficult. It's nothing personal. If you want to come by and say hi, say hello. But understand, if you write questions, and I'll probably check them out at the very end, because I have to toggle back between 2 different screens. Second thing is, I don't take requests on this channel. The live stream isn't about us taking requests. Not that there's anything wrong with people who take requests. I just don't particularly see the merit in it for this channel, for this live stream part of the channel anyway, as of right now. That's not to say that won't change in the future. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. We'll see. As of right now, I just don't see how that adds value to what we're trying to build here. And the last thing is, I do kind of curse on this channel sometimes. So I hope that's not offensive to you. If it is, this might not be the right channel for you. And the reason I brought that up was because we're going to get right into the Brandon Dion exercise, and I want people to check his channel out. But he also curses on his channel. It's not directed at you in particular. I think he's a very good teacher. I think his stuff is very easy and very relatable stuff. He makes stuff really good for guitar players. So this exercise is from him. If you want to check him out, it's Brandon, B-R-A-N-D-O-N, and his last name is Dion, D-E-O-N. So check him out. Let's try to get this exercise down at 80, 90, and 100 beats per minute, starting at 80. It wasn't perfect, but it sounded better. Okay, let's see if we can do it. Yesterday was better than today, but it did sound pretty good, pretty consistent is what I should have said. Let's try it at 90, see if we can keep that consistency up. Let's go. Started off a little weak, but it ended up really good. Started off real weak, and then it got better. That's why you gotta stick to things, guys. Let's get at this. Let's try to do this at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Struggle at 100. It was not great. It was not great today, guys. It is just not. I don't know what is going on with my brain. It is just like Murphy's Law trying to situation in my brain, and my brain keeps trying to tell my hands, it's like, you're good, you're really good, you can play good, and it's just not helping. Positivity is not helping me. It just, I guess repetition is what it's really going to take. So let's try this at 180 80 beats per minute, and let's get it going. This is sweep picking exercise number 1, in case that wasn't clear to those of you in the beginning. This is at 80 beats per minute. Let's go. It didn't sound too bad. There were obviously some minor adjustments that need to be made. We're going to check that out. We're going to keep pushing through that. Push through the pain. We're going to try this at 90 beats per minute too, guys. We're going to see where we are and how we dern. Let's get it going, guys. 90 beats per minute, same exercise. Let's go. $90 sounded better for some reason. 100 and 110 are usually my sweet spots for this particular exercise, but let's see. now that we finished noodling around on our guitar, guys, we're going to get right into the scales. We're still doing the same scales that we did yesterday, the day before that, and we're going to do the same scales next week. Okay, so we are still with the D major scales. We're doing these at 105 beats per minute. We're doing D major scale followed by the D sharp, E flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. At which point we will be taking the tempo Dionanda down to 100 beats per minute. So we're just taking it down 5 beats per minute. We're going to do the major and minor, the minor pentatonic scales, excuse me, the D sharp, D minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute, and following that up with the D sharp, E flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute as well. Let's get right to it, guys. Let's go. Let's get it going full steam. Every time I say that, I just got to remind you guys, that's a Beastie Boys reference, if you ever listen to the Beastie Boys. So let's get it going, guys. Let's try to knock ourselves out of this funk. I know I'm in a funkzilla today. I don't know what is going on with that, but things are just not going perfectly today. But another good reason I started this channel is because I want people to see that this is a process. Every day is not going to be perfect. It's just not. Okay? So if I can be here and you have the time to be here, you should be here too, so we can work on this stuff together. Okay? Let's get right there. The first position, D major scale, first position, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. I don't know what's going on with my hands today. Let's go. I'm going to keep doing this until I get this right. This is ridiculous. That's so crazy. This isn't even a hard one. There we go. Second position. D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Thanks, NA. Sixth position. My bad. Fifth position. D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. position, D major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, D major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position, or the octave position of the D sharp E flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. All right, guys. Thanks for joining the chat. If you guys can go ahead and like and comment, subscribe to the channel if you want to. That'd be great. That'd be helpful. As of right now, we're gonna get right into the D sharp E flat major scale, starting in first position. We're at 105 beats per minute. As I say, as always, if you need to take down the tempo, do it at a slower tempo. By all means, do it at a slower tempo. Okay. Second position, D sharp E flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. I have PRS for the record. It's a Santana Special Edition. Second position, D sharp E flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, D major scale, D sharp E flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, D sharp E flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Look down at chat, and it got me hyped up. Thanks, Nene. Fifth position, D sharp E flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. If you go ahead and like and comment to the channel, that'd be great. Sixth position, D sharp E flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, seventh position, D sharp E flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position of the octave position of the D sharp E flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Thanks for your comments, guys. I'm going to go right here into the metronome. We're going to take the tempo Dionanda down to 5 beats per minute, and then we're going to start working on the minor pentatonic scale, starting with the D minor pentatonic scale first. I don't know why I did that. I just accidentally knocked it down 1 beat per minute. Okay, let's get it going. Yo, man, thanks for joining me. If you can, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It is very helpful. I don't know why I did this. Thank you. This is my thank you move. Thank you so much for your time. Let's get right to it, guys. First position, D minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. There we go. Second position, D sharp E flat, D minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Second position, let's go. Oh man, I should get into that. I could text you or not text you. I could tell you afterwards to get into that. I'd have to show you afterwards. But normally I do a warm up that starts with I'll do a spider picking warm up, then I'll do an alternate picking. Then I do this bite of mosquito, John Petrucci style warm up, which is just basically working on slides. So something like that. And then I'll be adding more things to it. You have to check out. I've been doing the same workout, the warm up, for the last 3 or 4 months or so, which I'm going to change up soon. Again, if you have any questions, bro, I'm going to answer all of this stuff at the very end because it's really hard for me to stop and then like get going again. That's why I got to figure out how I'm going to do that time-wise. But thank you for your question. Love it. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. Were we in second position? No, third position. Now we're in third position. So third position, D minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. There we go. Fourth position, D minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, D minor pentatonic scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. I've been playing for a few years now, off and on for about 10 years, give or take. Let me get right into the last part of the scale, which is the sixth position, D minor pentatonic scale, octave position at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Obviously, the way I've been playing today, we couldn't tell I've been playing for a few years now. This has not been a great day for my practice session, but I want people to see that some days we have good days, some days we have bad days, sometimes we get frustrated. And on the frustrating days, those are the days you got to play the most. So I'm from the States, man. I'm from Atlanta, to be specific. Well, not Atlanta, but outside of Atlanta, but it's just easier to say that. I live in Europe. I've been playing for a while. We're going to finish up here with this last scale, which is the minor pentatonic scale, the D sharp E flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Starting with. Second position, D sharp, E flat, minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. And guys, if you have any issues with the way that I'm speaking, if I'm not enunciating enough, don't hesitate to just say, to just let me know, okay? Most of the questions I'll answer at the end of the practice session, like I said before. But if you're having issues hearing me or understanding me, I think I speak pretty clearly. But if that's not the case for you, just say, you know what, if you could, Muzzy, just slow it down a little bit, and I got you. Okay. Third position, D minor pentatonics, D sharp, E flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, my bad. D sharp, E flat, minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. What's up, man? Thanks for joining us. You can go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, baby. Yeah, let's go. Fifth position, D sharp, E flat, minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. What are you and I playing? I'm doing warm-ups. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Warm-ups, I just do live stream practices so that people will practice with me. The idea is to get community behind practicing because practicing by yourself sucks. So we all know how that is. The guitar is, again, it is a Santana PRS, Santana Special Editions, the first guitar I ever purchased, and I love it very much. I got to figure out where I was. This is why I always usually answer questions at the end, because I always... There we go. Fifth position, D sharp, E flat, minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position of the octave position of the D minor pentatonic scale, D sharp, E flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. There we go. Not bad, guys. I usually like to answer questions at the very, very end, but I'm going to continue working through this stuff, again, because this is going to suck, because, like I said, I live stream these practices, and today is the shittier day, I should be more honest, because today we're going to do chords, and we have to go, and I'm holding this up because the book was written in the 1970s, and this book is literally falling apart. Like, it's almost made out of papyrus, how old it is, but it still remains the same. Like, what we're going to do, I'm going to play the fun game called Find the Note. It's an activity that was presented to me by a guy on the internet, not on the internet, by a very famous guitar player who goes by the name of Joe Satriani. And he was talking about, on one of his, I guess, speeches he made at School of Music, he talked about how he would have his students find a note all across the fretboard. So there's a thing I've adapted to that so that we can work on that. And then afterwards, we're going to work on my least favorite, the seventh and the minor seventh chords for the D sharp, E flat minor seventh chords, followed by the E minor seventh chords. D minor, D7 chords, D minor seventh chords, followed by the D sharp, E flat seventh chords, and the D sharp, E flat minor seventh chords. And then we'll get to the fun stuff, which we have a lick of the week coming up, which we're going to do from Antonio Vizzario, and then we're going to do another one from Mellow Days Music, and then we'll do the ABC Polyphia riff, and then we will continue on from there. But at this point, we finished with the scales, guys. Again, if you have any questions, please wait till the very end. It's nothing personal. I just have to toggle back between two different screens. And this is the first time I've had this much engagement, so it's very confusing to my brain as to what's happening right now. So I apologize for that. Let's get right into the find the note. This is not a fun exercise, but it's one that was suggested by one of the greatest guitar players of not even my mom's generation, right in the middle between my mom's generation, but by Joe Satriani. So let's get right to it. Again, we're playing the fun game called Find the D. I've heard it. I understand what y'all are saying. I get it. Don't make it weird. Find the D, which is on the 10th on the E string. We're at 10 and 22 on the E string, which puts us at 10 and 22 on the top E string too. It puts us at 10 and 22 on the bottom E string, but when we go to the A string, we know we're at frets 5 and 17 on the A string. And if you're confused as to where they are, whatever note you're starting on, whatever fret number you're starting on, if you're starting on fret 5, like on the A string, if you add 12 to that number, you find its counterpart. That's why you have 12 and 17. And on the E string, you're at 10 and 22. You add 12 to 10, and you get 22. Then on the B string, we're at 3. That puts us at 3 and 15. And again, it's identical. You add 12 to 3, and you get 15. Then you go back to the top E string, you're at 10 and 22 as well. Then we're back to the bottom E string, which is identical, 10 and 22 as well. Then we go to the A string, we're back to 5 and 17. But when we go to the D string, we know it's already in D. So we go open in 12. You add 12 to 0, which if you're saying open, you add 12 to 0, you get 12. And then you go back to 5, 17. Not bad, 5 and 17. Then back to 10 and 22. That's right, 10 and 22, people. Let's go. Then frets 10 and 22 on the top E string as well. Then back to the B string, which is my bad, 3 and 15 on the B string. Then when we go to the G string, if you remember correctly, yeah, I heard it there. We're at 7 and 19. You add 12 to 7, you get 19, guys. That's how you find those numbers. Then when you go back to the D string, you go open in 12 because it's already in D. Then you go 5 and 17 on the A string. Then we finish with 10 and 22 on the E string. And I don't know why I do this to finish up, but I really, really like doing it. My God, guys, there's so many people texting on this thing. This is so crazy. Or texting, typing. I swear I'm not technologically stupid. I just struggle reading back and forth when I'm working and focusing on exercises, and then I get some comments that are in different languages, and I have to some languages are in, because I'm bilingual, some of them will be in the language that I understand, so I'll have to say it in the other language because it's easier for the other person who's watching it, and then I get confused because two languages, like at the same time, you're trying to translate in English and you're thinking in a different language. It's complicated. Anyway, we're going to get to the most boring part, guys. This is really boring. It sucks, but coming on these practice sessions and working with me every day or working with us as a community is going to help you get better as a guitar player. If you've seen my older videos, you can see the progression over the months. I've been here every single day for the last 465 streaming sessions I've done consecutively. I've done a couple of them twice in a day because I've had issues with connections and things of that nature, but I've been here every single day. And so you can see that progression yourself. You're going to be like, oh, he's done a lot of the same exercises or most of the same exercises over and over again. It's like, yeah, that's kind of what it takes. And once you build the audience, then I can start changing up exercises. I added a YouTube video today. I'm going to start doing shorts so you can see the exercises that we're doing so you can follow along back at home. It's going to be so much easier. But as of right now, we got to do the stuff that sucks. Learning chords and learning scales is not fun, but it is an integral part of becoming a better musician. So that's why we're doing it, okay? And as much as it sucks, especially on days like today where I'm just not up to the challenge of being here, it's important that people see what it takes to be here every single day, despite how I feel, despite any of that shit. And I'm just here grinding it out with you guys, and I'm hoping that you're enjoying this time and you're able to work with me with this stuff. So again, we're doing the D7 chords. If you need to see them, I don't know if you have a book at your house. I recommend everybody to purchase a guitar book. I would normally show you which books I have because I would have them on the Amazon affiliate program, but it is what it is. So I'm going to work on this, guys. If you have any questions, just understand I will get back to you on those questions at the very end of the session because it is very hard for me to toggle back between different screens. So we're going to work on this, guys. Excuse me for the questions I cannot answer. Man, I can't recommend a book to you right now. The one I'll show this one. This series is the best series. This is the one I want to recommend to people, the Guitar Grimoire. This is for scales and chords or scales and modes. They have a book about chords. They also have a book about this one. I have a progressions and improvisation book, but they also do one on chords too. This book I can't really recommend it to you because it was written in the 1970s. So if you found a copy of this, I'd be really shocked. Let's get to it, guys. We're starting with the D7 chords. We're doing the melody chords, the inside chords, the rhythm chords, followed by the bottom 4-string chords, at which point we'll get right into the D minor 7 chords. Let's go. Go again, right? Now the inside chords, they sound a little something like this right here, okay? Oh, actually, wait, this here. One more again. Let's get right to the rhythm chords, the D7th rhythm chords. I know this sucks, guys. This is not fun, but this is part of the process. So let's get to it. Let me see. Then we gotta go. To answer a question here, I do not. Well, I never use distortion when I'm practicing, ever. The reason for that is because you shouldn't practice with distortion unless you're practicing a specific effect on a specific song. But as a general rule of thumb, I never practice with distortion. It sounds better. It sounds cooler. It sounds cleaner. You can do a lot more stuff with distortion, but or cleaner. It sounds cooler, but I don't practice with distortion because you don't hear the mistakes as much. You can hide in those mistakes. You should never hide in those mistakes. You should make the mistakes so that you can hear them clearly. Okay. Oh, probably about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. That's when I finish the practice and I start working on the improvisational stuff. Again. Why that didn't work. One more again. Those of you to practice with me, guys, thank you and welcome to the session. Okay, again, I'm going to stop answering questions now because it's easier for me to answer them at the very end. Because every time I keep jumping back and forth, it just makes it way more difficult. So we're with the D minor. Right now we're doing the D minor 7 chords. We're doing the melody chords, followed by the inside chords, followed by the bottom 4 string chords and the rhythm chords, or followed by the rhythm chords and the bottom 4 string chords. Then we're going right into the D sharp, E flat 7th chords, melody, inside, rhythm, and bottom 4 string chords. D sharp, E flat, minor 7th chord, same thing. And then we'll get into the licks of the week, which is the more fun stuff. I will be adding the links of the people who have done the licks and who have posted them for us to consume and to work on. Okay? That's what I'm trying to do, dude. I'm not doing it today, but I see what you're saying. When we learn chords, as I've said before, and I'll do this again, we're going to do strumming patterns because it makes them way more fun, and it also gives us another activity that we can do. Like, it'll be fun to learn different strumming patterns with it. So that will be very helpful. So not today, but we will be doing those. Again, I'm going to get right to these guys. I apologize for the next 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I will not be answering any more questions, so that way we can get through these exercises. All right, let's go. Starting with the D minor 7th chords. Let's go. I don't know why that didn't come out correctly. So it's here, then here. Go again. Again, guys, I know this sucks. It's not fun, but learning chords is such an essential part of this process. Let's keep it going, guys. Inside chords, minor, D minor 7th chords, the inside chords. Let's go. One more again. Let's go to the bottom 4 string chords, or I'm sorry, the rhythm chords, then the bottom 4 string chords. My bad, shout it. Let's get right to it. I don't know why this is. One more again. Let's get right into the bottom 4 string chords before we go to the D sharp, E flat, 7th, and minor 7th chords. Okay, so we're all right. I'm gonna start noodling around on this guitar, and if I don't, yeah, it's such a good question right there, man. Strumming pattern exercises. That is what I want to do with these, because we all know learning chords is just terrible. It's not fun. It's boring. It's monotonous. You have to keep doing it over and over again until your fingers decide they're going to do what you tell them to do. But yeah, thank you for joining me. Thank you for liking and commenting and subscribing to the channel. Let's go, guys. We're going to do the E sharp, the D sharp, E flat, 7 chords, and then we're going to follow that up with the E minor chords. D sharp, E flat minor chords. minor seventh, to be specific. To be Pacific. Let's go. Let's go to these inside chords right here. I got really excited about that. One last again. Now we're going to do the bottom 4 string chords that sound a little something like this. Right here. One more again. not on the bottom 4 string chords before we get into the D sharp, E flat minor chords, and then we're done with the crap part today, okay? Part that we hate doing, okay? There you I get it, guys. This isn't fun. It's just not. There we go. One more again. All right, guys, we're going to finish up with the D sharp, E flat minor chords, minor 7th chords, specifically after I get some of this guape. Let's go. One more again. Now let's hit these inside chord, guys. We're at the D sharp, E flat minor 7th chords for the inside chords. We're at 3. I don't know why I started there. This one is really hard for me to do. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we got these last 2 ones that we got to do right here. That 1 2 1 2. Y'all know them tonight. Let's get it going, guys. I'm excited because we're almost done with these, and we get to do licks of the week afterwards, which aren't easy or fun, or they're fun. It just sucks when you're not. I was talking to this with a friend of mine earlier today. It sucks when you're not good at something right away. I don't care what anybody says. One more again. Now the bottom 4 string chords, ladies and gentlemen, we are almost done. We are right here. Oh, that's fine. We did it, guys. We made it through the shitty part of practice, which is the part that we hate the most. Getting through it is important. This is another part of the practice session, but this part is actually fun where we get to learn licks. So I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste the licks of the week into the comment section or into the chat section right quick. Right, sure. Copy this link. This one is from Antonio Visadio. This one is more of a chromatic jazz style thingy. So I'm going to go ahead and post this into the section if you guys haven't seen it or didn't see it yesterday. That way you have it. And then let me get this other one from, I'm just copying and pasting Mellow Days Music, his channel, into the video because the clip, I don't have the clip offhand. We've been doing it 70 beats per minute, but he is very, 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 very good. He posts stuff often, and it requires that we use a little bit more of our big brains because he finger picks. That's not one of my stronger suits. I can do it, like I know how to you know. I can do it. but his technique, like and then he'll use these fingers and he'll just, I don't know how to describe it. Like he'll play one, it's really hard. He'll play one string with both fingers and he'll strum back and forth with them. He's very good, okay? So I'm gonna play through this Antonio Visadio song real quick so that you can hear it. You can play along with me. Why is this? Oh, it's on mute. Again, this is a chromatic style jazz riff. Okay. So I'm going to pause this and I'm going to work on this. If you want to work on it with me, by all means do that. So it's last week's was a little bit easier. I think it was, if I remember, this is another Antonio Visadio one. I just want you to hear what it sounded like. It was like. Is that it? That's what it was. There we go. That's what it was last week. So this one is a little bit different. This was a little bit more chromatic with it, a little more jazzy with it. So it's we practice when we learn these things so that we have them in our back pocket. So when we get to the improvisational stuff, we'll have it, we'll know it, we'll get to draw it out of our brains when we need it, and then just get to have it, which is why next month, next couple of days, we're going to spend the entire month memorizing and going back and learning all the licks of the week that we've learned. Because keeping them and having them in your back pocket is really important. So we're going to finish. That's the one we finished up with today. Again, I'm not going to play the Mellow Days music one at all because I played it a million times before, and we're still working on it for those of you who were with us yesterday. If you'd like, I could post it at the end of the video, but it's going to take me a while, so I'll have to post it in the comment section. So meaning I'll have to end the stream, find the video, and then post it in the comment section. But this one, we've been doing it 70 beats per minute to try to keep up with the Mellow Days music tempo. His tempo, I believe, is probably around 80, 85, but we're doing it at 70. This is a tough riff. It's going to be even harder when we have to learn on classical guitar, because classical guitar, the action's higher, the strings are nylon. It's just a different style, but different thing. It's a different animal, really. Let's go, guys. You ready? chorus more. Oh, that's a fun little thing to play, a little doodad. So that's all the time we're going to have for the licks of the week to do. I've got to get on to the ABC Polyphia riff, which I'm trying to get done by the end of the month. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but I'm going to keep busting my hump to try to get it done. Anybody knows anything here about Tim Henson or anybody of the guys over at Polyphia, you know their riffs are insane. And I've been working on one probably about 15, 20 minutes a day for easily close to a year, if not longer than that. And it is a really tough riff, but I really want it. And I've been working on it for a while. So I'm going to keep working on that. You can judge me if you want. I'm an intermediate guitar player, and part of the reason I started this channel is because I want people to see the process of what it takes to get to the next level. Today I was not really trying to get on here. It's already been a terrible day as far as just I couldn't upload something, and I worked on making something for Muzzy McGee website or the video, and it didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to, but I promised I'd post it, and I posted it. It still looks like shit, and it made me feel like shit because it's not as good as I thought it was going to be. So we have days like today that are not great, but I want you to see that the dedication it takes that type of commitment to be here every single day. Despite how I feel, I was here again today, and so I hope that despite the funk mood that I've been in, which I sincerely apologize for, but every dog has its days. I hope that this will go better. I hope that you will judge me and tell me how I can do better on it. I've been working on this for a really long time, and it still sounds not great. It's still not there, but I'm going to continue to keep fighting through it and keep working on it until I get it right. Okay? Then once I finish this, we'll work on the solo part. And then once I finish the solo part, then I'll get into the improvisational stuff. And then that stuff just is what it is. You know what I mean? Improv is just, I have to feel it, understand it, and process it, and play it at the same time, which is what makes that part difficult. Not an ideal start. I gotta keep working on that riff. That's frustrating because I like work really hard on that riff and it still sounds like dog shit. I've tried it at slower tempos and I can try it at slower tempos even more. It's frustrating, but it happens, guys. It happens. I get to embarrass myself here on the internet so that you don't have to. You're welcome, world. You're welcome. We're gonna work on the solo. Hopefully that'll sound a little bit better. It's a bit frustrating. Today's been a frustrating kind of day, but we're gonna get through it. I'm fighting through the pain of annoyance. So not really if annoyance really counts as pain. I don't know. It's painful to hear. It's just really annoying. Maybe pain's not the right word. It's for damn sure annoying, I'll tell you that much. Solo at 100 beats per minute. I'm going to keep working on this too. Still needs work. Still needs a ton of work. Now we have gotten to the playlist, the backing track playlist of this section of today's session, which means we are nearing the end. For those of you who have questions, give me about 10 more minutes and we will be done. If you're looking at trying to get involved with some of these backing tracks, you can go ahead and check them out. Thank you so much, guys. Hey, yo, sup? Yeah, so I'm going to work on these backing tracks. If you want to play them with me, you can check them out there in the playlist section of my channel. Today we're doing a rock backing track in D major, and we're doing another rock pop backing track. And I think the difference is just one chord. One is a D minor, and I think the other one is a B minor. This one is E minor for this one. It's just 5 minutes. And then the other one is D minor, okay? What did I say? This one's E minor. The other one's B minor. My bad. Yeah, so we're going to get right to it. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean. Now you're done. I'm done with the practice session. I've been done with the practicing part, the practicing part. I've been done with the boring part of the practice. These online sessions are online practice sessions. That's what they are. So we're gonna get right to this part, which is the online where I get to play. And if there was a system on YouTube where it can make it like we could all practice together, like where it would be like working on sort of yeah, that's what it is. So the channel, if you haven't heard this before, the spiel I go over at the very end, but the channel, the live stream is about me practicing, you practicing, and us practicing together. That's what it's about. And all of this is in service to us getting better as improvisational musicians, but also guitar players. But all of it is for me to create the best music I can using Logic Pro X and using my skill as a guitar player and using my understanding of music theory to create the best music I possibly can. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. I'm trying to build my channel around that. So for those of you who are confused about that concept, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, couple months, you will start to see as I'm adding more and more things that will start to develop into something. But basically, we're still in the clay phase where we're trying to build a kind of pot. We don't know what kind of pot we're trying to build. So, we're sculpting the pot is basically the easiest way to describe it. So thank you for joining me this far. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and like and comment on the channel. Let me know if I'm doing good, if I'm doing bad, if I'm doing terribly, if you like what I'm doing here, if you have some suggestions, anything that you can do to suggest to me. If you're making suggestions that literally cost no money, because obviously I'm not generating money from the channel at this moment, in this particular moment. So if you have any suggestions for me that I can make changes to or small changes to, I will take anything and everything into consideration. I can't promise I will make those particular changes, and I can't promise I'll make those particular changes tomorrow, but I can promise you that they will be taken into consideration because most things, if not all things, are on the table, at least as of right now, because I'm just trying to build this channel, okay? So let's get right to it. Judge me, tell me how I'm doing, if I'm doing good, doing bad, doing terribly, it's all good. Just comment, you know what I mean? This is, if you're playing along with me, the chords are D major, E major, E minor, and then G minor, G major. Turn that volume down. That one for me was pretty basic, pretty average, running through it. Trying to get a little complexity in there, adding a couple things here and there. Let's see if I can do any better on the second one. Let me know what you think. I'm working really hard to try to get better at these things, guys. Need your help, your judgment, your honest opinions, your constructive criticism. Yeah, so this was D major, A major chord, then B minor, and then G. Anyway, guys, that's all the time I'm going to have to practice with you guys today, as I've been here every single day. And I just wanted to see and show it to you what it takes to get to the next level. We haven't seen me get to level up yet, but you have seen me here every single day. I've been here. Dude, that's awesome. That's so nice of you to say, bro. I work really hard on this shit. So that's really, like, people never say this shit. So it's like really hard for me to understand. I really appreciate you saying that. That means a lot to me. And it's crazy because I work really hard and I'm here every single day. And I have days like today where I'm just like stuck, and not stuck, but stuck's not the right word. I'm in a funk, okay? And I'm here every single day. And the reason is because it's important to me to get better, because this is part of what I want to build, not just as a job, but as a future, as a career, something I want to build. And that takes time. So for those of you who've not joined the session before, I want to just give you the spiel as to what this whole damn thing is about, okay? This channel is about me practicing. Well, this whole channel is about me creating the best musical channel that I can, that involves these four things. And this is what it's all about. The first two things, the channel's about four things. And the first two things involve the live stream. The live stream is about me practicing, you practicing, us practicing together. It's split into two parts, the practice session and the improvisational section. The first section is about, the first improvisational section, the first part is about me practicing, you practicing, us practicing together. It's about me working on my skills. It's about me doing warm-ups, scales, chords, licks of the week, cover songs, and me sort of understanding what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, and getting your help and your advice and your feedback as to what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, so I can build this even better. And it's about me creating the best possible music I possibly can by understanding how to practice my guitar and also be here every single day. So the second part of this is about improvisational music. It's about me improvising and about you judging that. Now, normally, if there was like 10 of us or 12 of us and we had like each of our own split screens, we could do something where everybody could get to play and we could talk about that in real time. However, that's not the case. So what I'm trying to do is have you judge me on my improvisational music. My hope is that you'll use these backing tracks to create your own 5 to 10 minute song so that you can upload that to YouTube, share it with me, and then we can spend a day talking about how you attack the fretboard, how I attack the fretboard, and what we can do to get better. And all these things are about getting from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, from the expert to the improvisational levels of music. So if that sounds good to you, if that sounds interesting to you, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. The third thing the channel is about is what the whole thing's about. It's about me using my understanding of guitar and my ability to create and produce music in Logic Pro to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X, okay? Using the music, singing, songwriting, using my guitar as either my principal instrument or my primary source of my primary instrument on the track, or my principal source of inspiration, which 9 times out of 10 that's what it would be, to create the best music I possibly can. 90 to 95% of the music I will be creating will be music that I will be creating for myself and my own personal projects. The other 5 to 10% will be split into two parts: music I'm creating for other artists and other individual artists, as well as music I'm creating for other people who work on short films in the area in which I live. So that would be musical scores. And that's different. That allows me to use my brain a little bit differently because the songs are written differently when you're writing them for scores, but it's also mixed and mastered differently. So that's also a skill that should happen, that will happen once I learn how to work on that. The fourth thing is basically when people don't watch the channel sort of serves me as places to where I've been, where I am, and where I'm trying to go. Now, when people comment in real time, I get to see exactly what it is people are doing, what they're saying, and what I can do to get better as an improvisational musician, but also as a singer, songwriter, producer, guitar player, whatever, all those things. So basically, this period of time is I'm in advertiser-driven revenue purgatory, which this is the second thing I ask people to do, is to donate to the channel. If you'd like to donate $1 or more, you can go to my coffee accounts, ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. The link is available in the description of every video, provided you want to donate to the channel. If you don't want to donate, just like, comment, subscribe. That's the easiest, freest way to do it. Subscribe to me across all platforms, okay? The second thing, if you want to get involved, there's another thing you can do, is you can use my cryptocurrency referral links to sign up for cryptocurrency websites where you purchase cryptocurrency. If you spend $50 or more, they will offer you perks and benefits, and the perks and benefits they offer you, they will in turn offer me. And because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back into the platform on January 1st, 2026, that's how it helps out. Again, that has nothing to do with this channel. I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. However, if you want to get involved in the cryptocurrency space and you want to help out with the channel, use my referral links for cryptocurrency websites. There are 4 of them down there. I've been on all 4 of them for over half a decade. They're different. They're great for different reasons. The third thing I ask people to do is really easy, okay? This part's really easy. Just subscribe to me across all platforms. Subscribing to me across all platforms, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, whether Facebook, I'll say Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, or TikTok. Subscribing to me across all platforms is the easiest way to help me out, help me grow this channel. It's the freest and easiest way. It takes you all 5-10 seconds. If you have the application open, subscribe to me across all platforms, whether I'm active or not so active on this site. Today, I can actively say that I'm now active on TikTok because I posted my first video. It is a terrible video. It's not great, okay? But I'm going to keep pushing and keep pushing, keep working until I get good at what I'm doing. And it's my hope that you'll join me in this journey. So helping me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow my other pages, my other social media accounts, but helping me grow my other social media accounts will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the most active I've ever seen the chat, ever. I'm thankful that I've been here today. I'm thankful that you guys were here today. I'm thankful that I've been here today, and that I'm going to try my best to be here tomorrow and the day after, the day after. Knock on wood, I've been here for 466 or 467 consecutive sessions. For me, that equates to what, probably around anywhere between 455 and 460 live stream sessions, because of the fact that I have been able to be here every single day. I've had some videos that I've had split in two from doing laundry, or because I've had issues with internet connections or things of that nature. So thank you for joining me today. I hope that you will join me tomorrow and every day henceforth. And if you can't join me, watch the replays of the video. If you choose not to watch replays of the video, then comment on the videos I'm uploading, whether it's the music or anything of that nature. Helping me grow these videos is the best way to help me grow this channel. If you see anything that you like or anything that's worthwhile, I ask you to post it. Post it, tell your friends about it, share it with your friends. Or if you have something that may require some sort of constructive criticism, comment on it. Tell me what it is I can change. If the changes require money, like if you're saying, oh, you need more lights, you need more posters in your background, you need more this or that, that's going to be harder. Those are going to be harder to do because I don't have that source of revenue at this point from the channel. So at the time, if there's some things structurally that I can change, then I'll change those things. But I ask you to, help me out with those things with your all-seeing eyes and the all-knowingness of the internet. So again, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you will join me tomorrow and the day after and the day after. I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build, and I appreciate all of you. And I'll be back tomorrow in a much better mood, because I won't be hopefully so curmudgeonly, I guess is probably the way, because I was being kind of grumpy earlier because I was not happy. I worked really hard on this video and I was not happy with how it turned out, but I promised I would upload it, so I uploaded it. I'm still not happy with it. I sent it to my mom and my family, and they were like, yeah, it's okay. I was like, okay, I spent an hour on that shit, but got to keep working. So thank you guys so much for your time. I'm going to see you tomorrow and the day after and the day after, and I hope that I will continue to be here every single day. I know that I'm going to try my best to be here every single day. I hope that you will join me every single day. If not, comment on my other videos, but I go by the name Muzzy McGee. Muzzy McGee. I'm going to be here every single day, and I'm going to continue to build this channel brick by brick, but with your help, we can do it more quickly. Okay, love you, bye. Love you, bye. See you tomorrow. Love you, bye. Yeah.